Hello everyone and welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you're returning. So today is Monday. It's Monday. It's the start of a new week. Woohoo! Are you guys excited that it's Monday? Danny, are you excited?
No.
Yes.
Are you
Closer to my monkey day.
Closer to his monkey day. So Danny is waiting for a fingerling monkey. And if you guys don't know what that is, they're very popular with the kids. They're like these little monkeys, and they have little dragons, and they have other animals too. But you basically clip it onto your finger, and it makes noises and sounds. It does like 40 different, I don't know. Yeah, you have to feed it, and like I think the eyes blink and stuff. But anyway, I bought him one. Well, they were on Prime Day deal. I got it for like $4. So I was like, okay, because he had asked for it last Christmas, and Santa didn't bring it. So I figured $4, I'll grab it for $4, you know. So he's waiting for that. I think they said Thursday, Amazon, for that. So he's waiting for his fingerling monkey. Ethan got his little surprise today, and he's actually going to do an unboxing on his channel later. His channel is 4K City, and thank you to Alicia, Padme Little Padawan, for entering Ethan's giveaway. That was awesome. Thank you. So yeah, more people go over there. 4K City, you could win a doggy squishmallow. So go over there and check that out. Like I said, I will have a giveaway coming up, but this is not the entry video. It's going to be hidden, you know, but it's not going to be like extremely hidden. You know, I'll let you guys know, you know, just a little bit into the video that it's going to be an entry video, but not this one. But if you want to go enter Ethan's giveaway, go to his channel over at 4K City and enter. You just have to put in the comments what your favorite squishmallow is, and then you're entered. And then we'll pick a winner. What day did we say it was? The 20-something? 26th. It's a Saturday. So we'll pick a winner, and then on the 1st, I will ship that out to you, to the winner. Okay, so what are we gonna do today? Well, first off, did my nails this morning. I was gonna do acrylic. I had it all out. I organized everything. I made my little nail station on my desk, and I looked at it and I tried. I did one nail, and I started to like, and I was like, no, I can't sit here and do this, because I remembered how long it freaking takes me to do my nails. Like 7 hours sitting there long doing my nails. And I was like, no, I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it again. So I put the shit away. I put the stuff away, and I organized it, but I made it like my nail desk. I like kept everything out, but I had this set there. I also have a longer white set, like with the white tips, but I was like, you know what? I'll just stick these on, because I haven't used these yet. So I was like, okay, I'll just, so I glued these on. I don't know how long they'll be on for, but it's so much easier, you know, than the dip. Like I did one nail and I was like, no, can't sit here. I'm not sitting here breathing in all this dust, even though I have like a full mask, breathing in all this dust for like 7 hours. I just ain't doing it. So did this, and then Ethan came along and he was like, oh, can you do my nails? So I did a manicure for Ethan and Daniel. So I did some filing, and then they painted their nails. They picked a color. So Ethan, what color did you pick? Black. So Ethan's nails are black. And then Danny, what color did you pick? Blue and red. Those are the Pomni colors, of course. So of course he had to do Pomni. But Mommy doesn't have yellow, so we couldn't put yellow in there. But he did red and blue for his Pomni character. Okay. All right, that's good. And Ethan did black, which looks really cool, actually. So
yeah, it does.
Yes. So we all got manicures today. So that's what we did today together. We did manicure day. It was so cute, because I have the desk, and then I had them on the other side of the desk with all the nail stuff set up. It really looked like a salon. I need to put like a price thing up on the wall. And it really looked like a salon. So we had fun, you know, and they were paying with Monopoly money. They were giving me as a tip and payment and everything. So we had a good time. It was fun. Now that I think about it, guys, we could have used the Target cash register. Like, that would have been cool for a checkout. That would have been cool, because we haven't played with that in a while.
Yeah.
But actually, we should do that today. I want to play with Target. I want to play Target today. Let's play Target. Target. Actually, it's Target. So Target. Make it sound fancier and more rich. you know, like we're going to Target. The first time I ever heard that, I was in Florida with one of my friends, and I never heard anybody say it that way. We just used to say Target. And I guess people start. I don't know how it started, but she said, "Let's go to Target," and I was like, "What's that?" You know. And she's like, "We're going to Target." I said, "What is Target?" She's Target. Target. We're going to Target. I said, "Oh, okay. That's like the fancy way to say it." And ever since then, I've been saying Target. I don't know. I don't know if that's just like a Southern thing. I don't know. But because we never said that in New York. I don't know. But anyway, maybe it just kind of caught on and everybody started saying it that way. I have no idea. Anyway, so today, what are we doing? So I figured today we would show the babies again, of course, because this is a Reborn baby channel. And then I'm going to show you their plushies, like their stuffies, Loveys, however you want to say it. They don't have many, but I figured I'd show them. And the pacifiers again, and I was going to show you guys whatever I have in socks and mittens. Maybe give somebody ideas, or just to show what I got, because it's not much, but I just want to show it, you know. I got my snack here today, which is my Cookie Crisp and Crave. That's the last of the crave. See, I made sure I took some of this before it was gone, because I know that bag was going to be gone. So I put them in my own bag. I know. I put them in my own bag. Jack is the Crave hog, okay? If I buy a bag of Crave, the Crave cereal, and they have like chocolate in the middle, not as much as they used to have back in the day, because when the Crave first started coming out, I remember they were more chocolatey than this. They kind of, you know, tweaked the recipe or something. But, you know, they're still good. I like to eat them without milk, so I have these like over here as a snack. And then Cookie Crisp. But, yeah, Jack will eat all the Craves, so you gotta, you know, stash it somewhere. You gotta take it and hide it, you know. So that's my little snack bag for today. That's what I have. And I need to eat something because I haven't eaten a meal all day. What did I eat? I had a yogurt. I had an orange one of those whipped Yoplait yogurts, and that's it. And it's like almost dinner time. So that's not really good, but I don't feel like eating like that during the day. I don't know. I can't explain it. It makes me more tired and drained when I eat. Anyway, so got our Bellini Bliss here, a bubbly Bellini Bliss. Do a little ASMR there with the can.
Not ASMR.
What do you mean? Yeah, if you go like this.
No, when you talk, it's not ASMR.
All right, I'm not talking though.
You just did.
Shh. All right.
You can only whisper.
This channel is not ASMR. This is our Reborn baby channel.
It's ASMR.
Reborn babies. Reborn babies.
You're
Woo,
yelling now,
woo.
so it's not ASMR.
Woo, woo. Listen, guys, I'm happy. Sandra is happy. I'm in a happy mood. I'm in a happy place right now in my life. I have my GYN appointment on Friday. So, I mean, of course, nobody looks forward to going to the GYN. I mean, that's like, you know, it's a scary, serious moment. Let's face it. You know, it's embarrassing. Some people don't get embarrassed actually, but you know, I haven't been there in a while. I did just have the exam at the emergency room though, and that was fine. So as long as they don't decide to take any biopsies or anything like that, because the last time I went there, they did. They didn't do it. They asked me, obviously, but they asked me while I was on the table, and they were like, well, let's just do it while we're here. And I didn't think twice about it. I'm like, okay. And I didn't realize how much it was going to hurt. So I'm not doing any of that extra stuff this time. Okay. Whatever they see, they see. If they can't, they see it. They don't see it. And that's it. That's earlier in the morning, and Danny has to come with us. So we have to plan for that. Friday, we got to go out to the doctor. Mommy has a doctor's appointment. Then
Can we go to Walmart on that day too?
maybe we'll see. Okay. And then I have my colonoscopy on the 23rd. I think it's the following Friday, I think it's the next Friday. Or is it a Wednesday? It could be. I don't know. But the week after. Week after this. Next week is the colonoscopy. So I have to call Walmart again because I talked to them and they were like, well, we put it through your insurance 4 times. We brought it back to the doctor 4 times for them to approve it, the smaller medications. And I'm getting circles again. So I have to call them again today because I called them yesterday and they still had nothing from either side. So I got to call. But, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not. You know, it's one of those things. Oh, the kids don't want to hear. All right, bye bye. See you later.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye bye. See you later.
Bye, bye, bye.
They left. They were on the couch and they were like, they heard colonoscopy. They're like, I'm out of here. But also, no, now I'm alone here. I'm all alone. But anyway, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it, obviously, because I want to find out, you know, what's going on. But then again, I don't. And it's like one of those things, you know, it's like you need to know, but you don't want to know, but you know, you guys know what I mean. But other than that, you know, I just feel very different lately. I feel back to me, you know, back to me. And that's a good thing. That really is a good thing. I was waiting for a gown to come today, because one of the gowns I ordered from Amazon, it says it's arriving today, but Amazon already came today, so I'm not too sure. It's probably going to come tomorrow. So I was going to wait for that and show you guys that one. But the other two shipped. I know the Copper Pearl shipped, the Posh Peanut shipped. I'm just waiting for the Dream Halo outfit to ship. And then I canceled the other outfit I was telling you guys about, the Mud Pie outfit, because I'm not gonna like it. I mean, I was getting it just because it was so cheap. I'm not gonna like it, you know. So I was like, just forget about it, you know. I have to focus on things that I'm going to keep, not things I'm gonna get and then say, you know, maybe I don't really like it that much, I'm selling it. You know, it's different if I get stuff in a box opening, things that I don't pick on my own. And then I kind of pick and choose the stuff I like from there to keep and then sell the rest. That's different. I'm trying not to buy things. And that's why Christina was like, you're banned from H&M. You're not going over there anymore, because I see a sale and I see cute things and I'm like, well, I could use them. You know, they're cute. But then I wear them, not me, the babies wear them once, then I'm like, I could do without this, you know, and then I wind up selling. So, even though things are cute and adorable, you know, sometimes this air conditioner is freezing. Hold on, I gotta get a sweater. Sorry guys, I had to get a sweater, it's freezing in here. They have the AC pumping, and my husband, he walked home from his physical therapy. He wound up walking home because the bus was going to be too late. And, you know, as soon as he comes in, he's like, why isn't the air on? And I had just shut it off because I was cold. And he's like, why isn't the air on? Why isn't the air on? So, why isn't the air on? So he leaves the air on, and it's freezing in here. But where is he now? He's not in here. He's not in here with the cold air. Where is he? Oh yeah, there he is, out on the porch, enjoying the sun, getting a suntan. I don't get that. Like, you just walked home, you were so hot that we had to put the air on blast. I'm freezing in here, and he's like, leave it on, and then he goes back in the sun. Okay, whatever, at least, you know, out of my hair, but, you know. Anyway, so I was saying about H&M and stuff. Their clothing is adorable. I love it. They have a lot of great sales, and that's my, like, fall down point, I feel, when I'm buying clothes for the dolls, is that let me grab one of my babies, actually. And you know who I'm gonna grab, of course. This baby, I don't know what it is with this baby. His face, I love this face. He looks so much like Daniel, so much. Let's take his hat off. This hair is gorgeous. I love everything about this baby. Such a gorgeous baby. Okay, so like with H&M stuff, it's like, and that's like with anywhere else though, is that you see a sale. Like I see the sales and I'm like, you could tell it's cold in here because look, my rings are going haywire because my fingers are because it's so cold in here, so my fingers are shrinking. So my rings keep turning on their own. That's how you know it's cold in here. Anyway, so I'll see a sale and I'll be like, oh, that's great, you know. Let me go and, you know, grab that because that's on sale and that's on sale. And it's not only baby clothes I do that with. I do that with a lot of stuff. And I'm like, oh, wow, $5, that's a great deal. But then it gets here and I'm like, do we even use it? So I have to start, that's what I'm trying to do is build their wardrobe around things I actually love and want to keep, even if they're cost a little more. And then, I just can't get a whole bundle at once. You get one or two pieces, you know, every once in a while and be happy with that, knowing that you're going to use it more than once, is my point. Because a lot of the clothing I get from them, I call them like Walmart stuff, kind of. It's like disposable clothing. Like you wear it a bunch of times, you wash it a bunch of times, and then you can't wear it anymore. It goes in the trash. That's how I am with the clothes I get from Walmart as well. I mean, this is only going to last, these t-shirts are only going to last so long. But I think the t-shirts will do better than like, I've gotten dresses from Walmart that I've had to throw away, nightgowns that don't last very long, stuff like that you constantly wear and wash. I'm the type of person, and my husband can't stand it because he says I use a lot of the water. He says you use too much water. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm always telling the kids, when you're brushing your teeth, shut off the water, that kind of stuff. But he gets upset because I'm the type of person that, and I know some of you guys are going to be like, what the fuck, Sandra, okay? I'm sure I'm not the only one, though. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I don't wear clothes twice without washing them. It's not because they smell, not because they have a stain, nothing like that. I just don't feel comfortable. And it's not just like undergarments, it's everything. So like I'm wearing this today. This will go in the laundry basket when I change into my nightgown. And it's the first time I'm wearing it since I've washed it. So this to me, even though it's clean, there's no stains, no odors, nothing like that, I just can't wear it again until it's washed. And that's just how my brain works. And so I use a lot of water, and I do the same thing for the kids. They don't really wear their stuff, especially when they go to school. They'll put on clean clothes in the morning, freshly washed clothes. They go to school, and as soon as they come home, that goes in the laundry, and then they put on clean clothes. And then the next morning, when they get dressed for school, their pajamas or clothes that they have on go in the wash, and they put on fresh new clothes. And that's the cycle. I do the same thing with my clothes. I just can't wear them a second time. And my mother used to get aggravated with me too. She's like, Sandra, they don't smell, there's nothing wrong with them, why can't you wear them again? Why do you have to wash them again? It's just how I've been. Like, it just bothers me to put something on again that I've already worn. And so my husband's like, well, you're wasting the water, and a lot of times I don't wash on hot. The only things I wash on hot really are towels, washcloths, dish towels, and my clothes I usually wash cold, unless again it's like towel stuff like that go on hot, obviously. Sometimes I'll wash my clothes on hot once in a while, things that can be washed on hot, just to, I don't know, I'm like that. I'm just like, I don't know, and he's like, hot water, it doesn't kill more germs than the cold water, which I still kind of disagree with that. I mean, I don't know. I just feel better when my clothes are washed with hot water. I don't know. Now, the baby clothes, of course, I'll wash in cold. Whenever I wash these, are like, and I've also learned that with these, with their baby outfits, I used to wash them more often than I do now. So I wash them on delicate with Dreft. And I'll like strip everybody and take all the blankets and everything and wash everything together except fleece. I won't put fleece with this, material. So the fleece is separate, but I will wash the baby clothes once a month. I haven't done that. I've washed new items that come in, but I haven't like done a whole complete wash of everything. I would say since maybe May, something like that. So I should kind of redo, but I have those Dreft beads hanging in bags everywhere in the bassinet. I have 2 of them. I have 1 in each drawer of the clothing. I have 1 in the Moses basket right now. So, it has the nice baby scent. So that's why I'm finding I don't have to really wash these things as often because they smell beautiful. But yeah, so he's like, you're wasting water, But no, to me, it's not, because that's just how I am, and I'm not gonna, wear them twice. Um, but back to the sales. So I have been looking because I want to have pieces in my collection that are, I don't want to say unique, because everybody gets gowns and stuff, but just things that appeal to me. I have to stop. This is the thing, okay? I have to stop worrying about like Instagram photos and stuff like that. And so because I used to get a lot of clothes, and I'm going to be honest with you, I used to buy a lot of clothing just for the Instagram pictures, because I wanted to post the babies in a certain, high-end outfit, or, certain pattern or color, whatever was in for the times. And so I would get that outfit, but not really liking it. More of getting it to show off on Instagram. There, I admitted it. I like to show off my babies. And when they have, beautiful outfits, it attracts people to look at my pictures, and that's the whole point, right? Why else do you post pictures on Instagram? Because you want people to look at them. Also the beautiful art, of course, but when you have your baby in a unique outfit like that, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But I found myself not really liking the outfits, so then I would sell them, and for a lot less than what I paid. So I kept just doing the circle, and I was continuing the circle, although I was trying to get clothing, more comfortable looking clothing, more things that I feel would go on a color baby. And I've been posting pictures on Instagram, and I still are getting views. So I think that I have to slow down and think of what Sandra really likes, what Sandra really wants for her collection and for her babies, rather than thinking of what everyone else is going to think of the dolls or the outfits. Because I'm collecting for me. I'm collecting for me to love what I have. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one that looks at all this stuff. I've always said that, though. At the end of the day, you are the only one that has to look at the dolls in your collection, that has to look at the setup you have for your babies. So what works for one person may not work for the next. What you have and what somebody else has may be totally different, but both equally likable, So you don't always have to have these higher end things for your babies to be noticed, because I will post pictures of them in anything basically, and everybody's like, oh, so cute, so I think that's where I'm at right now at this point in my collecting, is trying to realize that it's not about what everybody else likes to see. It's what I like to have, what I like on my babies, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm building now. So what I am looking for right now are the Kate Quinn rompers, that button in the middle, no zippers, the newborn Kate Quinn rompers, and some newborn elf hats. I'm looking for those as well. These don't have to be the bamboo. I actually like this one better, the pointel or cotton or anything. The hats don't have to be the bamboo. So the Kate Quinn rompers, no zippers. And then what I'm going to do next is I would like to build their holiday wardrobe, because I don't have anything holiday. I sold everything at the time because I needed the money, so I sold all of my Thanksgiving and Christmas outfits for all the babies, and that's okay because I had a lot of girl stuff too, and I don't have any girls this year except Missy, and she has her own beautiful red dress. So I'm trying to build their wardrobe for Thanksgiving first. No Halloween. For Thanksgiving, I would love all 4 of my meatballs to have a Thanksgiving turkey outfit. I know Carter's does a lot of the Thanksgiving outfits. I would love those. Or I know Mud Pie has a couple because I looked yesterday. But those are, I think, way expensive. But the Carter's ones are usually really cute for Thanksgiving. So I would like to dress them all for Thanksgiving. And then I need Christmas outfits for all 4 of them. They're all newborn size, so they can mix and match. Like if I wanted to have one in one outfit, and then switch them out so that they look a little different. I know Copper Pearl has a sale right now on their Christmas gowns. They have really pretty ones. They have ones with Santa on them, ones that say Jolly, ones that have elves on them, candy canes. So that's a good deal. I wish I could grab those. So I need 4 Thanksgiving outfits and 4 Christmas outfits. No zippers, newborn size. That is my goal. That is what I'm on the hunt for next. So, no H&M. All right, Christina, we're not going there. My husband is looking at me through the window. I don't know why, but come on in. You want to come in? Babe. He's just staring at me through the window. He probably doesn't want to interrupt what I'm saying. I don't know what the heck he's doing, but anyway. So, it looks like the sun is going in and out, in and out. But anyway, so that's what I am focused on, is me and my collection, and not worrying so much about what the next person is doing. That's what I have to keep my main focus on. And I have beautiful babies, and I'm getting beautiful outfits, one at a time. And hey, that's what happens, So, focus on gobble gobble turkey outfits and Christmas outfits. So that's what I am on the search for. So Christina, if you find any, please let me know. Now he's sitting down. I don't know if he wanted to come in or not. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, probably just doesn't want to interrupt. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you their Loveys, show you the pacifier collection I have. And I do have a couple of Honeybug pacifiers for sale. One is the regular size one for like newborns and 0-3, and then I have a preemie one that comes with 2 extra caps so that you could change out the caps to purple, I think, or pink. But the base is white, and then I have a white top, and then I'm going to show you all of them. So I'm going to sell those just separately, quick, in a little envelope, nothing. The shipping ain't going to be, tremendous. So I'll show you those. And then I don't even know what like a little flat rate envelope goes for these days. I don't even know. I'm going to say, is it around $6 maybe? Or if the person that purchases them would rather me just send in a plain old regular envelope, like I'll wrap them in a little bubble wrap and put it in a regular envelope and then stamp it that way, that might cost like $2. I'm not sure. But I don't know if they get there safe like that. I don't know if you could do that because they have magnets. So probably not. That wouldn't be a great idea in an envelope. I don't know. But we'll see. Anyway. So whoever buys them can tell me how they want me to ship. We'll leave it like that. I'm not going to add the shipping to it. I'm just going to tell you what I want for the pacifiers, and then the person that buys them can tell me how they want it to be shipped, and then we'll go from there according to where you live and how much shipping will be added onto that price. Let's continue. I'm looking at the babies is what I'm doing. When I'm staring into space like that, it's usually I'm staring at the babies thinking of who I'm going to pick up next because they're all so gorgeous. But we're going to put this guy down for a minute so I can show you the other stuff. But this is my Gracie May sculpt by Laura Lee Eagles. And his name is Daniel. And the artist is Lori Neal. And she is on reborns.com. Look at that hair. I swear you could just touch that hair. Look at that 3D looking hair. I love the hair. And you know what? It's pretty, I can't say it's close to Anna's painting. I want to say it's close to the quality of Anna's painting. Because it's a different style of painting, but it's just as, like, beautiful, I think. I think Anna does a more fill-in kind of stroking. Like hers is more filled in. This is more spacey. But it makes it look like you could just, look at that. You could like just touch it. Right? That's so cool. I absolutely love this baby. Love, love, love the baby. Ooh, love the baby. Okay, and the weighting and the body, what a difference from when I first got him on that teddy bear body, which I think might be sold, the body. I'm not sure yet. I had several people interested, but nobody has actually PayPal'd me yet, so it's whoever, gets to that first. So these are the, this is Jack, and he's the Lena kit, and he's a portrait of my oldest son. And he is done by Anna at Reborn Nursery. So you see what I mean? How the hair is more just like filled in, the strokes on this one. It's more filled in. But he is my gorgeous boy. My gorgeous baby. He's so beautiful, my baby. My baby. My baby. I didn't even check my eyebrows today, guys. I was just like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, that's it. That's great. It was boom, 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 boom. And I was like, all right. I didn't even double check. I'm like, okay, they look okay. We'll leave them. Leave them, Sandra. Because a lot of times I will get all like in a mood, and I'll be like, oh, fuck that one. There's no kids in the room, guys. They all left. I'd be like, oh, fuck, I fucked it up. I got to fucking fix it. Too many fucks in one sentence. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I told you, if you're sensitive, you can't be here. This is not for sensitive people. Not for the sensitive folks. This is for the people that like this, that like me. Okay? We're here to have fun. We're here to have fun, and we're here to be free. That's what this channel is. Free and fun. Not worrying about what the next person thinks. Because, it doesn't matter really what the next person thinks. It matters what I think. It matters what you think. And if somebody doesn't like me, then well, bye. And that's that. So I'm going to show you Thomas and Sam, because I like to show up all my babies in every video. That's what I plan to do. I'm going to show you each baby in every video, because I think that's fair. I only have 4, so I think that's fair. Oh, here comes my oldest baby, Jason. And he was outside in the sun, and he's now coming in with sunglasses. What are you doing? You were like staring at me through the door. Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah, well, it's not that well.
I had to put on a fucking sweater.
It's so hot that my phone won't charge up. My phone won't charge.
Well, so this is a memorial baby of my little brother John, and this is the Sam sculpt, and he is also painted by Anna at Reborn Nursery. Look at that hair. I love this hair. I think she painted it so perfect. Look at his hair. So this is my baby Dominic. And Dominic is wearing this Cat and Jack 2-piece outfit, which I am not sure I'm keeping. So watch for this in future set if you like it. I probably am not keeping this outfit because I don't know. It's not, I like the stripes, but it's just, for me, it's not the right style. I don't know if I could, it's just not, it's good for now. It's good for, it's not, I'm not like in a rush to sell it. Like, it's good. It's good. It's okay. But I'm just saying it probably won't stick around long. This is one of those outfits like H&M that I'll dress them in, and then I'll be like, I could do without it. That's what's happened. That's how it is, So like with the other 3, the outfits they have on right now, the outfits ain't going nowhere. I could tell you that, because I love the outfits they have on, the 2 gowns and then the Kate Quinn romper. So those won't go anywhere. So see, I could kind of put it in perspective here, right? So I kind of know that this outfit won't stick around very long, but it's cute for the moment, So hey, but he is an adorable, adorable baby. I love the sculpt. The sculpt started it all for me, and when I look at him, when I pick him up, it reminds me of my brother. And that's a good thing, to be reminded of him. So, right? So I want to get Ethan as a baby, of course, because I don't have him yet. And then after Ethan, I think I want to find a doll. And I don't have any pictures is the problem. Like, I'd love to get a baby done of my mom, but I don't have any baby pictures of her. And I wouldn't even know how to begin to pick a sculpt. I know how she looked when she was like a younger kid, like 5 or 6. I remember how she looked, but So I probably could pick a toddler if I had seen it, you know, and say like, oh wow, that looks like my mom. But to do a custom, I'm not sure what, you know what I'm saying, like what face to get. But first is Ethan. I definitely have to get a baby that looks like Ethan. So that is, as far as dolls go, that is what I am on the hunt for in September. Because August is shot. There's no way I could get a doll in August. No way, no how. So, got to get the kids back to school first. Birthdays are in August, so that ain't happening. But in September, for like my holiday babies, for my birthday and Christmas, I definitely want to get one of Ethan. So I have to find a face that looks like him. And then we'll go from there. So right now, that's what I'm focused on. A baby that looks like Ethan. So that's my focus for the dolls. And then the focus for the wardrobe is to find gowns and lots of bamboo stuff. I like the soft stuff. And also I got to get turkey gobble gobble outfits and then Christmas outfits for them. So I need 4 and 4. For Thanksgiving, 4 Christmas outfits. I'm just gonna get them sleepers or like the 2-piece Carter set or you know, stuff like that. You know, the fleece. I love the fleece sleepers. Even though a lot of them have a zipper, those don't really bother me in the newborn size. Like, because they're only wearing it for a month or so. It's just, you know, they're not wearing it long. But that's what I usually put them in, is the Carter's fleece sleepers. Last year I had ones with cookies on it and milk and Santa, and another one for the girls in the pink and the red. I don't know why. I sold all of them. And you know what? It's kind of good to start off new again, because these are all new babies except for Jack. He's been around forever. But, you know, to start the holidays off with their turkey gobble gobble outfits, I think that'll look adorable for him. Now, I know, you know, for the fall and for turkey, a lot of outfits have yellow in them. You know, so obviously I'm going to look for something more that has more brown or a little orange in it. Nothing, you know, a little yellow is okay. You know, if it has a little, like, yellow in the turkey, what is the turkey? It's a feather, right? Turkey feathers? Babe?
What?
The turkey, when he, like, at the back of the turkey, those are feathers, right?
His hiney?
His hiney. No, the feathers that come up that are, like, usually different colors.
Yeah, I think those are feathers.
The feathers. Yeah.
I don't know what they call them.
Ass feathers. They're tail feathers. Yeah, that's right. Shake your tail feather. Okay, so let's put him back. And then last one, hold on. And this is little Thomas. And he is in his blue. I would call this more of a grayish blue. This is the Upton gown, bamboo gown. It has the snaps at the top. And then it has the tie at the bottom. And this is my favorite. I love this outfit. This outfit will never go anywhere. So it's nice to be getting outfits that are staying, you know. And then he's wearing this hat, which I don't know. This hat might be for sale one day. I can't say. But for now, he has this hat on. I do have another hat. Look at his hair. I do have another hat I'd like to try on him, actually, which I was going to show you guys anyway, which is this hat. Now, yes, this is kind of like a yellowish color. I would say it's more Pooh Bear. It's more like a creamy yellow, so it's not bright at all. But let's try this on him. I think I got this in his box opening. Oh, it's cute. It's cute. It has the little bear ears. See, I'm not one for these kind of hats on my babies. I like the elf hats from Kate Quinn. I mean, that is cute. It is cute, though. It's cute. I do like this hat. It's cute. I wish it was in a different color, but it's cute. So we'll leave that on him for now. So this is Thomas, and he's my Tom the Turkey this year. He's my Thanksgiving buddy. And so I was just gonna show you guys some things. Oh, let me show you the pacifiers. So I'm looking in here with my glue gun stuff, and this is all my pacifier making things, which I haven't used in a while because I have no pacifiers to make. So, but this glue gun gets super hot super quick, so you got to be careful. Now, when I was showing you guys the Honeybug pacifier the other day, it fell and I can't find it. So I'm hoping that one of these magnets will fit in. Okay, these are my super duper magnets for, and the tape is all dirty. Don't mind that tape. I gotta cut that off actually. There we go. Okay, so these are my magnets that I use for the pacifiers. And I will include an extra magnet for you if you would like. I am going to put him down now to do this because I want to show you guys the for sale little pacifiers. But that is Thomas, and he is so cute. I love him. Mommy will kiss you, but I don't want to get lipstick on you. So, oh my gosh, guys, I wanted to tell you this crazy story. So, I was on Instagram the other night. I think it was the night before last. And somebody, it looked like a doll collector. And usually, you know, because my profile is private, I have to accept people. So his profile looked like he was holding a doll. So I was like, okay, cool, you know, a male doll collector, whatever. You know, they are in the community. So I accepted the friend request. And immediately I got a private message. And I'm like, what the hell, you know? So I click on it, and right away he's like, oh, I seen your picture. You're so beautiful. How old are you? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? So I'm like, how did you even see me? Because my profile picture on there is actually dolls. It's the 4 of the boy dolls that I have. So I'm thinking, I'm like, how did he even see a picture of me? Because it's not even on my profile. And if my profile is private, this is what makes me think, right? So if my profile is private and I have to accept somebody, how would he see a picture in my gallery before becoming my friend? That doesn't make any sense. Because when I asked him how he seen me, he actually took a picture from my gallery on Instagram and screenshot it and sent it in the message of me. And I'm like, what the hell? This guy's nuts. So I'm like, he's like, how old are you? You know, he's like, I'm in the Marines and I'm just looking for a friend. And, you know, I live in California. And he's telling me all this information. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I told him, I said, well, I'm married with 12 kids and I live in Alaska. And I have to take my dogs. I have to put my dogs on to pull me on the sled to get my mail down the street. And then he answered me back. He was like, oh, okay, you know. And he just kept talking. And then after that, he kept talking to me. And I was like, no, nothing I say is going to get this guy off my back. So I had to just, I said, bye. You know, I'm not the person you need to be talking to. And I said, bye. And then I hit the block and report. Because obviously this guy is like hunting for people. I mean, who does that? You just go and see a profile picture. I mean, it's not a dating site, Instagram, you know. Like, you just go see somebody's profile pic. It wasn't even my profile pic, though. Because that was dolls. He grabbed that from my gallery. So I don't know how he did that. But anyway, it was an experience, to say the least. But, again, Instagram isn't a dating site. Like, you know, he actively, obviously, is looking for people to talk to or scam. You know, you never know. It could have been one of those. I mean, his next question could have been, oh, I really need money really bad. These people are after me, blah, 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 whatever. And that's how people scam people, you know. But so he is actively, like, obviously searching for people to talk to. And I don't know how that's going to end badly. But I knew enough to cut it off because I'm like, nah, I don't have time for this bullshit. So, you know. Anyway, just be careful on Instagram when people send you messages like that. Because, again, it's not a dating website. As far as I know. I don't think it's a dating website. I don't think Instagram is considered. Right, babe?
What?
Instagram is not considered a dating website, right?
No.
No. So this guy is, like, actively looking for people to talk to like it's a dating website.
Yes.
He's got to be a scammer. He's got to be a scammer. He had one picture on his profile. And he wasn't holding a doll. That's how bad my eyes are. He was holding a fish, like he was fishing. It was late at night, guys, okay? And so he had one, and he had a marine hat on, and I don't know, I don't know, you know. And you can't go by looks anyway, but the point is, maybe he's just lonely looking for a friend. I don't fucking know. Maybe he's looking for love. I have no idea. Maybe he's looking to scam someone. That could be the thing too. So just be careful, okay? If you have some guy message you, say he's from the Marines, okay? Just be careful. Be careful. Be careful with any messages out there, okay, guys? Please.
Can't trust nobody.
That's right. Can't trust no one. Can't trust no one. And I always say that, can't trust no one but yourself. That's it. Okay. So we're going to see now. They will come in this nice little floral canvas baggie with the tie. See, so I don't know if I'll be able to put this in a regular envelope. In this, maybe, and then bubble wrap. It would probably cost, like, I don't know. Well, stamps went up, right? Did stamps go up yet?
Who?
Stamps?
Who?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stamps!
Stamps? What about? I have no idea if they went up.
Well, there was something saying that they were going up.
Yeah, I'm not going to be surprised.
Okay, so we have this white honey bug. This is a preemie size honey bug. Okay, preemie size. Now, I'm thinking, let me see if these are the same size. No, they're not. So you got one preemie honey bug white pacifier. And then I have two honey bug caps. So you can change the cap out and put purple. So it'd be purple and white. Or you can change the cap out and put this lace edged, more antique looking pale pink color with it. You see? Can you guys see that? A pale pink. And then that's purple. Just regular round. So you get all 4 pieces. Because you get the white cap on the white. And then you get this one. And then you get the purple. So you get 3 different looks. So you got one white base. And then 3 different caps. Okay? And that's the preemie size. And the magnet's in there. So you get that. And then you also get a full size honeybug pacifier in like an off-white, and then it has the cream top with the lace edge. This is the magnet I lost, so I gotta see if this magnet works. If not, I will search and search for that magnet. You still haven't opened that? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting till you're done.
Why, you want me to be in your video?
No, because people will just keep going in the back.
Oh. Okay, so let's hope this works. These are pretty strong magnets, so. Oh, okay, it works. So let's see. Oh, perfect. Okay, works great. So, there's your honeybug magnet with the lace edge. That's a full size for like a newborn. And then, I don't know why I put them all in here again. Everything's going to come in this cool little floral canvas bag. And I will add an extra magnet for you. So you get the preemie white one. There's the, here, I'll show you the difference. So there's the preemie one and there's the regular size one. Okay. And then you get the 2 extra caps with it. But these, I think, will only fit on the preemie one. And you could try and put it on the full size. I don't know. So you get all these pieces. So you get the white, the full white preemie one with the white cap. You get a full size cream color one with the antique lace edge. And then you get a purple cap for the preemie and the lettuce edge. I don't know if you call it lettuce edge or whatever, vintage edge one, the light pink. So you get to, you know, mix and match. And I'll give you an extra magnet. And everything will come nice in this little floral bag. So, these usually go for, I think, $6 or something. I know the preemies are hard to find. Let's say 15 plus shipping. So, because you get the extra caps, and I'll send it all nicey. But I don't know how much shipping's going to be until the buyer tells me if they want this sent in a regular envelope, and then the stamps. I'll have to see how much stamps will be in a regular envelope. It'll go like this. And I'll put it in an envelope and tape it good, and then however many stamps. But you know, with the magnets, I'm afraid they might crush. So if you want to pay for like a small envelope, like a padded envelope, or I could just put it in, I think I have a padded envelope that I could put this in. And then I don't know how much shipping would be that way. I would think with the stamps it couldn't be more than $2 maybe. But if you want it in a padded envelope, I think I'm gonna say $7, because it's light and, you know, around $7. So you know what, if you want it in a padded envelope, we'll just do 20 even with the shipping. If you want it sent in a regular envelope, then it's 15 plus however many stamps. If you want it in the, you know, a padded envelope, we'll just say 20 shipped. Okay, so let me know about that. And you know what, I'm going to add an extra magnet so I don't forget in here. You know what, I'll put 2 extra magnets, because people, you could always use magnets, and I have plenty of them, and they're really super strong. I mean, look at this, they're like, so I will give you two extra magnets in there. And trying to think if I have anything else to add in that, but we'll see. We'll see as we go along, because now I'm going to show you some I'm going to show you what I have left for like pacifiers and stuff. I love when the lighting changes. It's so nice, isn't it? Now the sun is coming out. So this is my pacifier collection currently. I actually have 2 of those. Let me get the other one. I do love this style. What's Dad doing? Watching TV? Watching the news? So I have 2 of these. These are Tommy Tippies, and I actually love this style pacifier. I made these. These are how I make my pacifiers, with the white felt on the back. Very neat. So these are my favorite Tommy Tippies, and I know Eden's gonna laugh because every time I say Tommy Tippy, for some reason that like tickles his whatever, and I don't know. So Tommy Tippy pacifier.
Why is it called Tommy Tippy?
Tommy Tippy, hey, hey, I got some Tommy Tippies, yeah, woo, Tommy Tippy, Tommy Tippy. Okay, so we get Tommy Tippies. Pacifier, and I like these. These are one of my favorite styles. They say they glow in the dark, but they don't. They were supposed to come with like a design on the front, like the ones I ordered had little moons or stars or something. I don't care. Maybe I'm thinking because they're glow in the dark, maybe the moons and stars appear in the dark. I never really looked, but those are one of my favorite styles. I made those. Then we have this one. I also made this one, but I have to redo the thing. I think there was a bigger magnet. You know what? And I wonder if that could just come off. It might. This is one of the first ones I ever made. And you could see the magnet is bigger. The magnet's definitely a different magnet than what I use now. Maybe. But it looks like it needs a redo anyway. I should redo this because this is one of the first ones I ever did. But it doesn't feel like it's moving anywhere. But this is a Nook. And with a little raccoon on it. And then this is my only pacifier clip I have left. So, and this says Jack on it. That's his personalized passy clip. And then I have a little J on here in gold, a little pin with a J on it, and that is actually from my perfume bottle, my Viva La Juicy, and I took that off the ribbon when I was done with the bottle, and I put it on here for Jack, J for Jack, and
G for Jack.
J for Jack, so that's mainly his pacifier. And then this is one of my faves as well. This is the Bibs pacifier. I love this one. I should get more of these actually. And then I made my own little pacifier holder out of the rope. Then we have this nook, just a regular beige one. And then we have this green one, which I love, and I wish I knew, does this one have a Band-Aid? Yeah, I wish I knew. I love this because it lays flat. Look at that. I think the magnet must go inside the thing. See, and this has Anna uses Band-Aids, round Band-Aids over her. I think it's Band-Aids. Yeah, it looks to be Band-Aids. Because that's from Anna as well. But they're flat, so I think she must use flat magnets or they go inside the thing. But these are two favorites as well. I don't know what's the name of this brand is, but I like this. It's really cute. Little green one. So that is it. That's all of my pacifiers, guys. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 pacifiers. That's my collection right here. That's all of them. I should get more bibs. I would like to make more of those, but that's the pacifier collection. And then I'm going to show you the hats and socks and Loveys. Let me show you the Loveys first. And then we'll do that. Okay, so we have, it's not really a lot to show because they only have 1 each, which is how I like it. You know, I like to have minimal, you know, extra things. Because right now they're all in the bassinet. I would like to get a mini crib. I really would. And that might be down the road. I just don't want to make the living room look too much like a bedroom, I guess, or like a, you know, right now with the bassinets, like a bassinet can be in the living room. Like people do have bassinets for their babies in the living room, but to have a crib in the living room, you know, but I am looking for something a little bigger for them because it's tight in the bassinet with the 4 of them. I still do have a stroller, which is pink, but I guess I could fix that up. But you have to have the room to put it too, you know. So maybe once I wait, so I have the Moses basket too, but I need like a permanent place to put it, you know. Wait, but don't I have another? No, we threw that out. I thought I had another, like, because where did I put them? I guess I must have had the 2 bassinets up, and that's why I didn't have the, I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway. So here's the first Lovey, and this Lovey I bought for my first Sam when I was nesting for him, for my very first reborn Sam. Very first reborn at all. And I thought these were so cute. This is a jelly cat, and it's a squirrel. And, it's just the perfect little Lovey for your babies. Perfect size. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful little Lovey. Has his eyes closed. So that's one of them. And then I have this little caterpillar that I got from H&M. They do have a bigger one too, but I just loved it because you hardly see like stuffed caterpillars anywhere. I don't know. So I thought it was unique. It was a little different. And he has the nice green coloring on him and then the gray on the bottom. And he's really cute. And he's a rattle. I just thought it was really different for the babies. So I got that at H&M in case anybody wants to go look. And the jelly cats, I think they still have them on Amazon. They are a little pricier right now. But they're adorable. I'm worth it. And then this guy, it came in a box opening from Anna. And I'm trying to look for a name for you guys. This is Dream Grow. And this is a teddy bear. A tan teddy bear. Lovey. So it's the face and then the arms. And then it has like the blanket. The furry blanket. And then if you open it underneath, it's a star pattern Lovey. So that's really cool. I love this one. It's so cute and snuggly. So that's a Dream Glow. Really cute. So that came in a box opening, I believe, with Emilio, I believe. Or maybe Landon. Because there was 2 of them. So maybe it was Landon. Because I think one was a rattle in one of them. I think that's how it went. But these are adorable. I love them. So that's 3. So now we have a 4th one. So each boy has their own Lovey. So, but they don't have, like, they share. You know, it's not like one belongs to one. This I love. And this I got in the box opening with Thomas. And I absolutely love this. This is a dragon. And this is by Cloud Island. And I absolutely love this dragon. It's a beautiful green dragon. Then he has these brown horns, I guess, or scales. I don't know exactly. He has wings and arms. And he's so fluffy. And it's all in satin on the bottom. And then you turn it up and it's all satiny. Look at that. So soft. So I love this dragon. So these are their Loveys. This is from Cloud Island. This is Dream Glow. And then this is H&M. And this is Jellycat. You can find them on Amazon. So in case anybody is interested in any of these for their babies, go check out those places for those. So they each have a Lovey, and that's good. That's good enough, you know. It doesn't need to be overcrowded or, you know. So that's their Loveys. So I showed you pacifiers and Loveys. So now I'm going to show you little socks and mittens, and that's it, you know. Because their outfits, that's it, with what they have on until I got the new ones. They have one Kate Quinn and then a blanket sleeper, and that's it in there. So I have these tights, and I will always keep tights because tights for newborns are so hard to find. So whether I have girls or boys, I always keep the tights because you just never know, and they're so hard to find. So I have a white pair and a gray pair in newborn. So I'm keeping these. And you can put tights on boys, like underneath their gowns and stuff like that, just to kind of protect the cloth, you know. And it also makes you feel like they're warm, you know, especially with the bamboo. I don't know, I get that way. I told you guys, like in the winter, I'll like at night cover the babies with blankets, and then take them off in the morning, you know, just to make sure that they're snuggly and cozy for sleep. You know, and I always put their pacifiers in at night and then take them out in the morning. So, I usually do that more in the winter, though. Okay, and then, so these are the mittens. I have 2 pairs of H&M, just regular white mittens. 1 pair is on them. And then I have a brown pair that is on Jack. So he has a brown pair of mittens. So 2 of these, and then a brown pair. And then I have these blue ones with the bear ears. And then I have these with the stars. And that's it for mittens. So we have 5 pairs of mittens. And everybody shares. Then for the socks, I have this pair and then a white pair like this with the teddy bear face and ears. So this pair and then a white pair just like it that Dominic is wearing right now. Did I just lose my earring? Yes, I did. Lost my earring. I don't even know how that happened. I wasn't dancing around or nothing.
Right.
Really? Anyway, so then I have these socks that are cream color with brown stripes. And then they also have, when you fold them over, they have the brown stripe around the ankle part. Then I have these brown teddy bear ones with the ears, and they're brown on the heel and the toe area. I believe these are H&M. This is Carter's. And then I don't know what brand this is, but these are just like fuzzy oatmeal colored ones. And then I have a pair of blue stripes. Oh. Hold on, guys. Okay, blue solids. They fell. I had to get them. A pair of gray and a pair of white with the blue heel and the blue toe. So that's my sock collection. And then of course the tights. But so that's my collection of socks and mittens, pacifiers, and Loveys. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Because I know it's not much, but you know what? It's something, and it's more than it's more than other people, you know. You have to be thankful for what you have, you know, and not upset for what you don't, because there's always going to be somebody that has more than you, and there's always going to be somebody that's less than you. So you have to be grateful and thankful for what you have. And I have my beads. I love these beads. You know, certain smells bring you back to a certain time and place. They bring you back to certain people, maybe that you were with when you had that scent in the first place, when you first smelled that scent. And it brings back memories, and it, you know, makes you think to those good times. And because they're there, you know, they're not going to leave just because things don't work out. You still have the good times, and you still remember those good times. At least I do. At least I try to, because there were a lot of them. And this is just one of them. And I'm not going to cry on this video. Okay. I got my Thomas here, and he's got his cool hat on. I do love this hat. I love the bear hats. It's just the color, you know, is what's going to get me. Because, you know me with the yellow color. And it does look more of a muted yellow. It's not like screaming yellow. It's more like a buttery yellow, I'll say. It does look like butter. It does look like butter. But it may not stay, because, I mean, as cute as it is, I mean, it is cute. It is cute. It's just the color to me. But, you know, it's not something that I can't deal with right now. It's just, you know. So it does look cute with this thing. And he is gorgeous. Maybe we should put a pacifier on him. So here's my collection. This is what I keep everything in. My bin. And then I have two of these bins, and they both fit in the top drawer. So when I had the girls, I had one bin for all the girl stuff, and then this is all the boy stuff. But now that bin is empty because I don't have any girls, so I'll just build my boys' wardrobe. And let's see, I think this pacifier works best for him. Hi, honey, what are you doing? I don't know. You have to ask Dad, okay? Because I think Ethan wants to do his video soon. No, he could do it out here, I guess. Ask Ethan if he wants to do his video out here or in there.
No, he said after your video's done.
I know, but ask him if he's doing it in here or out there. This hat, I might throw in the next thing, but we'll see. You know, so I like those things. Some things that I don't want or are not going to keep, I will throw like in the back bin, you know, and then when things accumulate, this hat will probably go as well. I mean, it's nice for the moment, but it's not one of those pieces that I'm going to keep. Just like that striped outfit. So that all that stuff will accumulate again, and then that's when I'll have more stuff for sale. You know, I don't know. That's just, you know, that's just how it goes. And, but I am happy with my current collection. So that's a good thing. And, so I would like to look for another different type of piece of furniture for them though, because I feel like it's kind of crowded in there. Also, as far as blankets, I have 3 Muslim blankets left. I have the white one that says "I love you" all over it, the Cloud Island, and then I have another Cloud Island that's white and then has like the peach kind of coral specks on it. That I've had for quite a while. That came in a box opening, and then I have the brown color. So I do have a set of 3 Muslim blankets in my Amazon cart right now. In like one is green, and then one has the leaves all over it, and then one is just like a khaki color, like a tan. And I thought that would be good going into fall for those blankets to kind of switch up the bassinet. Again, I'm looking for something that they will all fit in. I know a mini crib is the best option for space, I guess, for them. I don't know, because to set up another bassinet, that's going to take up more room. But I always figured, okay, so I figured by having two smaller furniture pieces, it's more workable with the room. Like if you had to switch it up and like move things around, it's easier to move two bassinets, smaller bassinets, than it is to have one giant crib. Even though it's a mini crib, it still takes up more space than, you know, and you can't separate that. So you would have to find a spot that where it's going to stay. And, you know, I switch this room around so much, and, you know, I just don't know where anything's going to go, really. So I have to kind of think about that. And I'm getting a sore throat from talking so much today. Yeah, so we're going to think about that. And then, if anybody's interested in the honey bugs, let me know, for either 15 plus the shipping for the envelope, or we'll just do 20 shipped and I'll put them in a padded shipper, because that's probably gonna be around $6, I would say, something like that. So let me know about that. And that's it, I guess. I'm not sure if anybody bought the cuddle body yet with the clothing. I had 3 inquiries saying that they wanted it, and it's basically whoever is PayPaling me first, and I will let the other people know, you know, that, hey, somebody already bought it, because it's really first come, first serve. These few emails had come in yesterday, and I talked to them back and forth, and I told them, but they didn't reply to when they were going to pay. So it's really whoever PayPal's first. If nobody PayPals me today, on my next video, I'll kind of show everything again quickly, and see what happens. You know, maybe add a couple things to it. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. So I guess that's it for today, guys. I hope your summer is going well. And I hope everybody's having a great day. And if you're not, you know, find something to be happy about, because there's so many things, you know, that you could be happy about. Be happy. You know what? Be happy that you're awake, that you're alive and breathing. You know, go outside and take a breath of fresh air, or just know that, you know you're worth something. Everybody in this world is worth something, and everybody is here for a reason. Everybody, you know, everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that. And I wish everybody lots of love and lots of happiness. And I will be back on the next video. I don't know when. It's the summer, but I've been doing good. This is like my 3rd day doing a video. I do have, like I said, some things from Amazon coming. So I don't know if I'm gonna, like, it depends on my mood and what's going on here, you know, if I'm gonna hop on and show you things individually, or if I'm gonna wait everything. I don't know if everything's gonna come in one day, or, you know, whatever. But I have 4 or 5 outfits coming, so that I'm gonna share with you guys. Bless you. And that's it. And then I'm gonna go, because Ethan wants to do his video, and I don't know if he wants me to be in it or not. Do you? But go over to his channel, 4K City. He is doing a giveaway, and all you have to do in the comments, in his comments of his video, is write your favorite Squishmallow, and then you're entered in the contest, and we're going to draw a winner on, what is it, Ethan? The 26th. We're going to draw a winner, and then it'll be shipped out on the 1st. So if you're interested in that, winning a puppy dog Squishmallow, go over to Ethan's channel at 4K City and enter. So I guess I'm gonna go, and I don't know when I'll be back, but stay tuned, because I might do the giveaway in the next video. I'm not sure, but you'll have to watch to see, right? And I really haven't decided what I want to do yet for the giveaway. I know the last one kind of got screwed up, and I apologize. That was my fault. But I was doing like bubbles and stuff last time, but I don't know if we're going to do that. I think I might add like an option for a holiday outfit for your baby. So like if you win, you could pick either a Halloween, a Thanksgiving, or a Christmas outfit for your baby, and then I will pick it from there. Or you know, something of that nature. I'm really not sure. I really didn't think it through yet about what I want to do. So that will be in the, you know, I will let you guys know in the entry video what that, you know, what you could win and all that. But I want it to be fun. I want it to be exciting. So I'm going to think about that. Okay, guys, I guess I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, really, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for taking the time to come in and watch me and listen to what I have to say, because it's really cool, and thank you. And I will see you next time on Little Meatballs Nursery. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye. Take care.